Yeah, I just sat and watched that Pac-Man Kids thing with the girl that used to, in 2020, used to be in like a press secretary thing or something for Donald Trump. And he says, they're the most powerful person in the world. It's like, are you sure about that? You really think Donald Trump and Joe Biden can tell the military what to do? Jeff Bezos is scared of the military. And is Lucky, or what's the other guy's name? What's his name again? The one guy, the Tesla kid. What's his name? Musk. Okay. Think he's scared of the military? I think he's scared of people because he won't stay. For a long time, they say he won't stay in the same place for one night at a time because he's afraid he'll get killed, right? So he's afraid of being murdered, right? People that that are willing to murder other people with technology, does that mean they're powerful? If they're willing to murder other people with technology and they're afraid of being murdered by technology, does that make them powerful? And how does that make you powerful? I don't think human beings understand what power is, and what is powerful. And so then this lady, she's sitting there talking, and she said, that we shield what they listen to, and it's the truth, and what's the truth and what's not the truth, and they're not privy to this new stuff that these new kids that are talking about that manipulate people with money and technology. Okay, and that's truthful. Does that make them powerful? Do you understand? So you sit there and you're like, yes, I listen to people talk, but I don't think they listen to themselves talk. I think if they listened to themselves talk, they would talk a lot fucking less. I think they would just go, I think I'm going to just shut up and go home and never talk again. Wow, that would be an excellent idea. Ding, dong, ding. So you're like sitting there going, really? Then you could finally understand what power is. Have you ever seen Ted Neely from, Andrew Lloyd Webber? Neither Biden nor Trump nor Pac-Man nor the blonde girl understand what power is, understand what glory is, understand at all. My favorite Jesus is Ted Neely. Anybody else? He's my favorite. He's my favorite. He's my favorite. Yeah. I think of all the Jesuses I've ever seen, people that play Jesus in the movies, I think Ted was the most sincere and the most humble. Yeah. I think, Ted was asked to play it, and then, I think he's the most sincere, and I think he's the most humble that ever played Jesus. Yeah. Ted Neely. Yeah. And he sang with, and they recently, I think because Ted has to pay his bills and he's not the Messiah. I still like Ted Neely. I still have a crush on Yvonne Elliman. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anybody else? Okay. I think lots of people have a crush on Yvonne Elliman. Oh, I did from the time I was a kid. And then when Amy showed me whatchamacallit, what was the name of that movie? Jesus Christ Superstar. Okay. I was like, who is this? Oh my gosh. It's the first time I ever saw her I didn't see her without makeup, right? And I was like, I like her. Who they picked for Mary Magdalene? Oh my gosh, I like her voice. And then it's Yvonne. That's Yvonne Elliman. I don't know why. I'm surviving every lonely day when there's got to be no chance for me. She also does a very good job of Hello Stranger. My favorite is still Barbara Lewis. I'm pretty sure Barbara Lewis is Yvonne's too. Everybody loves Barbara Lewis, right? Right. And baby, I'm yours, baby, I'm yours, and I'll be yours until the stars fall from the sky. Anybody else love Barbara Lewis? I love Barbara Lewis. Yeah, I like her a lot. And yours until the rivers all run dry. In other words, until I die, until eternity. It's a really good song. Gonna stay right here by your side. Ever heard Baby I'm Yours by Barbara Lewis? It's a good song. I gotta go listen and see if there's more. I bet you there's more songs of Barbara Lewis I like I did with Ella Fitzgerald and Sarah Vaughan. Ooh, I like that one too. That's a good one. Oh my gosh. Nancy Wilson. Yeah. I might have more Nancy Wilson on my MP3 now than Johnny Mathis. I don't know. I don't know. Can't say for sure. I got a buttload of Johnny Mathis. You can't help it. That man did not sing many bad songs, especially in the 50s. In the 50s, he was just like, whoa. Did the man ever put out a bad song in the 50s? No, I believe you. He's really good. Yeah, he is. Earl, I'm not superficial, indoor, frivolous, or stupid. Okay? But I know the truth is life is eternal and grace is infinite. And power, infinite grace is power. And when you eternally submit to that, you don't talk about stupid bullshit over money. Yeah. And then think your technology is going to keep you and your money safe. Okay? I love you guys, man. Let's try to load this one. Son of a biscuit eater. It's the last, hour and a half. It's 4 hours later. You cannot load. No, we will not allow it. You are not working in the manner in which the computing wants you to work. Okay, but you invented the computing, so I don't righteously give a fuck. I work the way I want to work. I'm not here to appease computing invented by people that mass murder people with technology over money. Okay? Well, I'm not powerful, but I really do love people, and I'm very truthful. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, too. Yes, ma'am. Don't forget the ma'ams. Okay, I love you. All right, peace out.